What's up, everyone? I'm Buyin Rock from Slowhead Productions. Check out my YouTube channel, MowSlow. This is my third episode of bringing you the creepiest, most mysterious TikToks. Give it a like if you think I did a good job, but I really don't care. I wasted enough time in my life that this does not matter. Let's get to it.
كيف الحال؟ مية مية؟ ايش تسوي هنا؟ ايش تسوي هنا؟ أنت ساكن هنا؟ أنت ساكن هنا؟ أنت ساكن هنا؟ ما في. No speak Arabic? عربي ما في. No speak English? ايش تسوي هنا؟ ايش تسوي هنا أنت؟ هذا مكان مهجور، ميت مهجور، أنت ايش تسوي هنا؟ What's your name? What's your name? ايش اسمك؟ اسم انت مين؟ انت مين؟ انت مين؟ انت اسم What's your name? What's your name? ما في معلوم عربي. ايش في فوق؟ انت انسان ولا شيطان؟ انت انسان ولا شيطان؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Nope.
This is the Queen of the Illuminati, Beyonce. She said that whenever she performs on stage, someone named Sasha Fierce comes into her body and takes over. She literally explains all of this herself on YouTube, but check this out. She literally says she has out-of-body experiences. If I cut my leg, I don't fall, I don't feel it. I am so fearless and I'm not aware of my face or body.
I raised my hands up and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me.
Her ex-drummer filed a restraining order against her and accused her of killing her cat to use it for witchcraft. Look at the necklace of this picture of Sasha Fierce. This is literally the symbol of the temple of Satan. Jay-Z gets a lot deeper.
You know, I deal with the same thing. That's kind of how I'm so good.
She looked like the other mother.
People talk about this, but you know Chadwick Boseman, right?
Yeah.
You know how he died, right? Cancer.
Yeah, and he didn't tell like nobody.
Literally, he hinted for it, bro. In an interview, he literally said like he knew he had cancer. The interviewer asked him, she goes, "Can you give us any intel about Black Panther 2?"
Okay.
And he just straight up goes, "I'm dead."
Damn.
He's like, and she's like, "Now stop it." And he's like, "I'm dead."
What about Black Panther 2? Anything?
I'm dead.
We're not ready for you to be dead, Chadwick.
Wait, I am.
Imagine everyone who talked to him about like his future and everything, and he knows he'll never amount to it because he won't be there.
Yo, rip to my boy, who never knew me.
Grandpa isn't here right now.
Grandpa here.
No, he isn't here. He's gone, Molly. What are you looking at?
Grandpa.
Grandpa, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look at, I told you. Did I not tell you? Did I not tell you? Look at it. It's fucking crazy.
Part 4. Today we're talking about cymatics. By now everybody's heard about good vibes, bad vibes. They're talking about vibrations. Everything has a vibration. This is going to be a little bit of a deep dive, but I promise you all, if you stick with me, there's a payload at the end that's going to connect a lot of dots for you. Now, I'm going to show you something really quick. On the left, you see what used to be the standard tuning frequency for all instruments across the world, which got changed in the 1930s to the one that you saw on the right. You see the difference? You see how one's just beautiful and the other one's just blurry and messy? Okay, stay with me. Now watch this. That's literally the vibration from a car stereo, who knows what frequency it is, actually changing the physical form of that car because it's going so hard. All right, now here it is in nature. You find these patterns absolutely everywhere. Now I want to show you something else that's going to blow your mind. You may not know what those were, but on the left, those were the shapes of glass windows that were installed in churches and cathedrals all across the world. Some refer to them as Tartarian architecture. Now, we're all familiar with going to churches to get spiritual healing, but did you ever think that maybe people went to churches to get physical, actual, practical healing? Now, keep following me. Check out these organs. They used to have and still have these organs in tons of churches and cathedrals all across the world. Now, it's said, and I believe this, that those symbols on the outside of the window that actually represent a frequency was the frequency in which that church resonated. So people would go in there and get healed, a whole body healing. You already saw what it can do to vehicles. How much more so can it do that to our body? How much of our body is made up of water?
A lot.
Okay, now that you know this, how important is it to be careful of what you listen to and what you put into your ears? The final question.
And what
do
you
you
tell
think
yourself.
maybe all of those artists and all of those performers that are performing rituals and ceremonies at their concerts right now and that have been for decades, do you think that maybe they know how this works? And maybe they've weaponized it? Just a thought.
Dang, that clip was like 4 minutes long. I'm sorry.
Glenn Martin of New York City. As a longtime real estate executive for Christian Wakefield, Glenn had the foresight years ago to know what Brooklyn could become, and he played an important role in the renaissance of our thriving world. In addition, Glenn was a key player in helping the property's future ASS training center, location in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. Glenn also gives back to the community as the founder of Brooklyn 1834, which provides a forum for the world's up-and-coming artists. Due to illness, Glenn could not be here tonight. Despite his illness and the same determination that he's used to make Brooklyn a better place. Glenn is represented tonight by his wife Jan and his children Theo and Edie. Please join SW24 Security Solutions and the Nets and show appreciation for Glenn's leadership and his contribution to making Brooklyn what it is today.
Well, it's better than her nagging all the time, right? I'm kidding.
Is this mummy actually blinking? Deep in the Italian catacombs, a mystery lies hidden behind a glass case. This is the body of 2-year-old Rosalia Lombardo, who died of the Spanish flu in 1920. Her father, in a moment of despair, asked a taxidermist to preserve her body as perfectly as possible, and preserve her he did, down to her hair, skin, organs, and even her eyes. But something strange has been reported by visitors to the catacombs. One day visitors reported seeing the girl blinking several times a day. Despite the disbelief of many, reports of the child's blinking eyes persist. A documentary team was called in to investigate, and they captured what they believed to be the explanation. It's an optical illusion caused by lighting and temperature fluctuations throughout the day. The mystery of the blinking mummy may never be fully solved.
I don't know. If she was blinking that whole time and you didn't let her out, the guilt's on your hands.
So this is what we do at the Grammys, right? This is what we do? Yeah. We dress up like the devil and oh my gosh. Then he had to throw up the quick 666 for Lucy because, like, come on. They're literally throwing it in our faces. Like, they're throwing it. They're playing with us. They're just, it's art. It's provocative. No, this is Satanism. Then we had Jay-Z and DJ Khaled, Lil Wayne, all of them. Their God did performance, blasphemy. And y'all know I'm not even religious, so if I'm saying something, this is a problem. Everybody's verse started off with what God did. Here he comes talking about Hov did, because, you know, Jehovah, he thinks he's Jehovah God. Like, you narcissist. And then he compared himself to Jesus, saying that Jesus turned water into wine and he turned crack on the stove into wine, into champagne. Like, what? Cardi pulled up with the one eye symbolism per usual, reppin'. Oh, and when Sam Smith posted about his Grammy performance, CBS commented and said, "You can say that again. We are ready to worship." Worship who?
Oh.
They deleted their comment, like if they didn't know what the performance was going to be. You guys know that these things are planned ahead of time, right? They like do rehearsals, they clear the script. They knew. Just like they knew that year when Nicki did the Roman holiday performance. They knew. So to say that she is uninvited from the Grammys and she can't win a Grammy because of that performance is crazy, because it had a whole movie before the... Oh, please. They knew. They always know. They're all in cahoots.
I do not trust celebrities. I don't even personally know any.
Sure. 这啥意思呢？这开着灯，这边是。这啥意思呢？这开着灯，这边是。
What is that? That's crazy.
这啥意思呢？这开着灯。
Of the music industry, and he reportedly believes that the death of the late Migos rapper Takeoff was not a coincidence, but a sacrifice.
When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts.
Cat Williams has always been very outspoken about the evil side of Hollywood, and he recently revealed some shocking new details about how the music industry profits from artists' deaths. And this is actually what a lot of Migos fans said after Takeoff died last year, and some of them have even blamed Quavo for sacrificing Takeoff.
So you have a contract with the Migos name and a gun pointing to the contract. You know, Cat Williams said if these rappers don't do the numbers, the record labels off them and they collect the insurance money on them.
But what exactly did Cat Williams say about the music industry sacrifices? And was Takeoff really sacrificed by his bandmate? Let's get into it.
So they killed this $20 million guy, but they reaped $60 million in benefits.
Wow.
And they had some people from your city do it.
If there's one celeb who's never been scared to speak truth to power and expose all the evil that's going on in Hollywood, it's Cat Williams. In a recent interview with Carrie Champion, Cat talked about why so many rappers are dying young, and he revealed the shocking truth about how the music industry executives sacrifice artists and profit from their deaths. To give you some context, Cat has been speaking out against the dark side of Hollywood for years. However, the media was very quick to label him as crazy. When Cat appeared on Black Tree TV back in 2013 to talk about his role in Scary Movie 5, he claimed that the entertainment industry is run by a secret society, and he also said that he's one of the rare celebs who refused to join, and that's why he was demonized by the press.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment.
I could see that happening. What do you guys think?
All right, so it's moving. But wait, when we start moving, it looks like it's still, and then you can tell it's moving again.
Weird. Well, that's going to do it for the third episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button. Make sure to follow, subscribe. But I really don't care. Goodbye.